And welcome to the latest edition of Wolverine Chat. I apologize. I have a little cold today, a little stuffed up, so I'm a little sniffly. But man, oh man, what a game! Uh, yeah, I just can't put into words. As you all saw, Michigan beat Alabama. I lost it. I just lost it. I screamed. I jumped. I was just so happy. I knew it was going to be a close game, but I thought Michigan should win, and they did. And what beat them, I think, if you ask me, is that defense. 6 sacks. Brandon McGregor had 2 sacks. Michael Barrett, a sack. Hosea Stewart, 1 sack. Derek Moore, a sack. And Chris Jenkins also got a sack. They got 4 or 5 in the first half. What I don't understand is why Saban didn't adjust. He waited the second half to adjust. Um, they were, I mean, Michigan was just going from everywhere. They were just going, you know, they were blitzing from the inside, blitzing from the outside, uh, just beating them up front. Now, if it wasn't for those, it started out horrible, wasn't it? JJ's first pass interception, which they called back. We had a punt, but at least they didn't have the ball right then. And then right away we started attacking them. Then we had that botched fumble from what's his name, uh, Stewart, or from Samai Morgan, he's been good all year. He just tried to catch that ball as he was running, and that's tough. You got to stop. You got to secure the ball, then you can run. But you can't do catch the ball on the run. That was tough. It's not like baseball. Um, and I was thinking, boy, another year of mistakes. What happens when we take off for 4 weeks? But they got together. We missed the extra point, which was obviously crucial. Um, just just makes me. If we would have lost that game, I would have been sick. Um, James Turner missed the extra point where he didn't really miss it. It was a bad snap. He missed the extra or the field goal from what was that 48, 49. He pulled it left. Um, and then, this was all the way around. Our special teams was off today. Punting, kicking. Our punter averaged 39 points a game, or yards per kick. Just couldn't. We were behind on the field position all game, but we managed. And JJ wasn't amazing, but he was 17 for 27, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I don't think that's too bad. I'll take that every time. He ran for 25 yards. I think he ran for 25. Let me see if I could see how many yards. I don't know how many. He ran for about 25 yards. Um, Blake Corum had about 85 yards. What else do we have? Donovan Edwards had a couple good plays receiving, but once again didn't run great. But it didn't matter. This was just a. We won that game. That last play, I don't know. Everybody's saying it was a bad call, but it's like they don't want to give Michigan the credit that we just stopped them dead. We just stopped them, and we did. Boy, and did you see? How great when those players ran onto that field, and JJ was hugging Mikey, and it just goosebumps to see them that happy. And it's not over. We got one more game to go, and these guys aren't just satisfied being Alabama. They are going to be Washington. We'll have a podcast on the comparison here in a couple days, probably Saturday or Sunday for that. But yeah, overall we had 351 yards to 288. Out pass yards 221 to 116. So we had an extra 100 yards, rushing yards 130. They outrushed us 172, and then we both lost a fumble. But we almost, even though we didn't lose that kick at the end of the game. Can you imagine if that would a safety and we would have lost like that? I mean, can you imagine what we'd be talking about today? So, just just not exciting. Um, but we also had 8 different players that JJ completed passes to. But that last drive, how about that last drive? I mean, that pass got tipped, and Roman Wilson just, I mean, that was the game. Game was over. But somehow Roman went up and caught it. And then that fourth down, that gutsy call from the 35-yard line, that was the drive of the year, drive of the decade, drive, just the biggest drive, one of the biggest drives in Michigan history. So, um, listen, I am so proud of this team. I love this team. They fought, and they got one more game to fight. So, guys, come on, one more game Monday night. Let's go take care of it, and let's become national championships. And I got to tell you, I didn't think it was going to happen for a while, but I do think Jimmy is probably going, especially if they win the national championship. I mean, I don't have any proof or anything like that, but you win the national championship. What else do you got? You got to win the Super Bowl, and he's got the edge. So I wouldn't blame him. I won't be mad. I'll be disappointed, but we'll be okay with if Jerome Moore comes. Um, it's basically his handpicked guy. So I'm just thinking I can't see it not happening, but maybe it won't happen. We never know. So if you're listening, Jim, and of course you are, please stay. Please stay. But it's not about the money. There's no amount of money that Michigan could offer him, so it's not on Michigan. We offer 125 million, and he's not gonna. He didn't sign it. He's not gonna say. Roman Wilson had a good, besides that one catch, a good day. 4 catches for 73. Samai had 4 catches for 24 and a touchdown, and it was just that defense is gonna pour it on and. I think we're going to be okay against. I mean, I know Washington's got the quarterback panic, but I think we're going to be okay. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, please like, subscribe, go on podcast, and help me grow this channel. It means the world to me, as I say every time. I love you guys. Abbreviated podcast today. Have a great week, great New Year's. Go out and do something great to start out the new year. Help somebody out. God bless you guys. Bye bye.